Okay, we're continuing to talk about the risk of women being left behind in the growing field of AI. We are still with Katharine, Jayeeta, and Renee Smith. Jayeeta, what's the big takeaway you want people to know? Because you're in the room.
Yeah. The biggest takeaway, like all of us were discussing earlier on, get started. Just get it. The biggest gap I have seen, and I've been like mentoring and putting up some of these women in AI initiatives, and have both the angles, like you said, in the enterprise, in the leadership role, very few in the room who are making decisions. Yes, a lot in the, I would say, the entry level where they're coding and like getting into the tech space, absolutely okay. But once you start progressing in your career, you have a family, like end of the day, I feel like it's not really only the issue that women are like not trying to get there, but it's a systemic barrier that kind of tries to pull them back. Oh, now you have a career gap for any of the reasons or family purposes. And then when you get back, you're like, oh, the scene has completely changed because AI is like leaping ahead, like in a sonic speed.
It's moving so fast.
Yeah, at a sonic speed.
I've got to ask you about more women at the higher level. For example, Mira Murati.
Yes.
She just left OpenAI as their chief technology officer to create her own startup.
Yeah, and you know, I think what's actually incredible about what's happening right now, as someone kind of covering this as a journalist, has been to see that there are more women starting companies compared to the last tech wave. If you can you think of a single woman who runs a major tech company right now? No. So I think that now, but still, you know, 20% of companies that were raising money this year have a female founder.
Wow.
20%, which
is that, I was impressed by it, but I shouldn't be? Is that low?
You know, I think that there are a lot more women starting companies now than there were before.
I guess that's what I'm comparing it to.
Yeah, exactly. I think that the barriers are coming down because, again, you don't need to be as technical to use these tools. I mean, it's really incredible to see from the, covering the tech industry. And we will see more women kind of rising through the ranks as a result of that, but there's a long way to go.
Yes. Renee, in your book, you have a 3-step method you say will help anyone using AI jump in. And you first say you have to change your mindset. Number 2 is have a strategy. And then you say step 3 is now decide what tools you want to use. You say too many people start with tools as a step 1, and that's their mistake. I want to hone in on that, number 3.
Yes. So the reason why it's so important is because even today, when we were showing the demonstrations, some people could be like, oh my God, this is too far above me. But I think that when you just go to a tool without knowing what you're using it for or training it, that's where the danger comes in. So you have
want to know what you're trying to do.
What are you trying to accomplish with AI? And it doesn't just have to be business, it can be personal as well. You can use it in your workplace, you can use it in your business, or you can use it as a mom, as a wife. One of the biggest tools that AI has helped me with is keeping my marriage together as a marriage coach. So those conversations.
You use AI as a marriage coach?
Let me tell you. So, yes. So I have trained it so much on my husband's personality, my personality, how we show up in arguments. And so I can come to AI and vent and explain what it is that I'm attempting to say. It decodes it in my husband's language, and now I'm able to go and talk to him where he can understand me.
This man is standing up right now. Listen.
So I talk woman language, and AI helps me to talk man language.
Okay. I feel like we have to do a whole follow-up episode on this one. Ladies, thank you. I was so excited about this show because I have, like, I'm 55. I watched women be left behind in that wave of social media, and now this conversation is more than about this artist and whether we think this is a threat or not. It is, though, a bigger conversation about women being left behind in this AI world that we are in it, and it can leave us behind. So thank you for your excellent reporting. Thank you for everything you do. Renee's book is called She Leads with AI. It is available now. And guess what? Renee is sending you all home with a digital copy of her book.